Dead and Lovelies, it's me, Uncle Ben.
Me, Hollywood Steve.
And in honor of the fall festivities today, we're going to be trying out some pumpkin beers.
Pumpkin! Well, what do we got here, Ben?
We got ourselves a little Sam Adams Pumpkin Ale. I think it makes sense to start off with kind of the most commonly available one on the list right here. You ever had this one?
I don't think so. I don't know if I've had many pumpkin ales. It's got a good color to it, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does. Definitely a nice, rich amber color. That's not bad.
It's not as that fake pumpkin spicy. It's got a slight spice to it.
It still tastes like beer.
It does. It tastes like beer for sure.
Which I find a lot of like pumpkin ales really overdo it.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to cover up beer taste.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to taste the beer.
What's another like pumpkin ale that you find yourself usually enjoy?
None?
This kind of thing I think I could definitely drink one of. Probably a one and done affair for me. I wouldn't sit back and have a couple of these, but you know,
no.
If it was a crisp autumn night, maybe I was on a hayride or something festive.
Hey, watch out! Is that the Headless Horseman? Ah!
Ooh, I think I could get down with a Sam Adams.
Sure, yeah.
It's not too sugary either, which again, you know, with it being a pumpkin spice
you expect
and
that.
It being 5.7, it could easily get too sickly sweet, but it's not bad. I don't hate it.
No, I don't either. And really the spice in it, because it's so mellow, it is one that you could have more than one of for sure. I don't know that I ever would.
But you could.
But you could.
Alright, Steve, what do we got coming up next here?
Well, it looks like we got a little Brooklyn Post Road Pumpkin Ale.
I like a Brooklyn. They make some pretty good stuff. We've had some of theirs on our
podcast. Yeah.
Amazing award-winning podcast.
That's true.
Dead and Lovely.
It's award-worthy at the very least.
This one is an even 5%, so it's a little lighter.
Yeah.
The Sam Adams. It doesn't have an especially strong pumpkin-y smell to it.
No, it just smells like beer.
Yeah, pretty much. And the color is
it's lighter than the Sam Adams.
Yeah. There's something about that I do not like.
No. What is wrong with this?
There is something vaguely pickle juicy about it. See if you can get that. It's kind of got this like vinegary sourness to it.
It does.
Do you see?
Actually, that makes me like it now because I love pickles.
No.
It tastes like pickling spice, kind of. I think they mixed up the pumpkin spice and the pickling spice.
Yeah.
No, sir. I don't like it.
I'm glad you said pickling spice because once that became clear to me, I enjoyed it. But before that, I really did think like, what is going on with this?
Well, the first time I smelled it, I was like, surely that doesn't taste that same way. And I tried it and I was like, unfortunately, it does. A pickle man, I am not. This is another one of those things where I have it and I'm like, what is the right time to have this? When do you drink this?
When do you put like, oh, let's pair this with a, Trout almondine.
Yeah, like, do you have this with food? No, definitely not. You don't have it alone because it tastes like weird pickling stuff.
Right. Well,
I don't know about it, man.
Have it with a Reuben. Try that.
Oh, okay.
See what happens.
Festive fall Reuben. That's my least favorite pumpkin beer I've ever had. All right, Steve. Up next, we got ourselves an Ace Pumpkin Craft Cider, 5% ABV, and guess what? Gluten-free.
Good. Thank God. Celiac's been so angered.
It's a nice golden amber color.
It is.
It's got a pleasantly sweet aroma.
Smells like apples. You know what this tastes like, Ben? Apple cider.
Yep. It kind of does.
There's a little bit of hint of spice to it.
Yeah, you can kind of get some cinnamon. You can get some clove out of there.
Yeah.
I would say that this one is definitely the spiciest of the ones that we've had. This is not bad. Very smooth. I think that you could definitely be duped into thinking this wasn't alcoholic.
That's true. So if you're trying to trick someone by getting them drunk, don't do that.
Yeah, just consider not doing that because it's wrong. It kind of has a little bit of the flavor of like what I always imagined my mom's like simmering potpourri containers might taste like.
Yeah.
It is overall very appley though.
Oh yeah, this is mostly apple. It tastes, actually it would be closer to say this is apple pie than to say it's pumpkin apple cider.
You know what? Yeah, it really honestly tastes more like apple pie than anything. Which in a way makes it be like, oh, this is a bad pumpkin type cider, but I love apple pie.
I do love apple pie.
I think the clove flavor is like a little strong.
Yeah.
Clove's one of those things that can get really overpowering really fast.
You think what happened was they were just making cider and then some goth kids showed up?
Smoking cloves.
Smoking
cigarettes.
cloves. And
What's the point of life? And just throws it away. He's also French.
yeah, he's a French goth. Boy, that last drink was real potpourri.
Yeah, he got a lot of the Pope on that one.
Yeah, it was like it all settled at the bottom and just tasted like I'm chewing on some potpourri.
All right, not bad. Worth. I would say that this is one of those things that if your local grocer does a pick of six and you're feeling
give one.
the fall festive spirit well up in your soul, toss one of those in your pick of six.
I got a buzz.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. So next up, Ben, we got Dogfish Head. And I'm a little bit excited about this. I like Dogfish Head brews.
As do I.
This one's a pumpkin ale.
Pumpkin.
Punkin.
So the thing is it's not pumpkin, so that means they could put anything they wanted to in there.
But guess what they did? They brewed it with pumpkin.
Imagine that.
Yeah, so
honest folks at Dogfish Head.
this is a brown ale brewed with pumpkin and spices.
It's kind of stouter than the other ones. It's 7%.
Yeah.
So probably I'm going to be feeling pretty good by the end of this one right here. I wouldn't say that this has a ton of...
Spice?
No. It really doesn't. Like, it doesn't have a lot of those spicy flavors we've been having in some of the other ones so far.
It really does just taste kind of like a brown ale. But with like a strange quality at the end.
Yeah, absolutely so. Because it doesn't just taste like a straight up brown ale. You drink this and be like, there's something about this that is somewhat sinister and deviant. It's alright. I don't hate it. I'm not completely in love with this.
No.
I don't think I'd ever go out and buy like a sixer of this, honestly.
No, I couldn't even imagine. Like, it's so boozy.
I don't love it.
Mm-mm.
It's like, especially the more that I drink of it,
I'm turning on it, yeah.
I'm kind of getting tired of it. Like, I'm not even through with half of one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with it. Well, Steve, of the 4 of those that we just had, what would you say is your number 1 favorite?
I think I like that Brooklyn pickle beer.
No.
Now, I know that they call it pumpkin spice, but I'm just going to say, guys, just change the label to green and say pickle spice.
Just be who you are.
Yeah, let people know that's what it tastes like, and it tastes okay.
I think if I knew that going into it, it would have been less disappointing. But me going into it thinking pumpkin spice and then getting pickle spice was not exactly what I signed up for.
They took us on a ride.
You know, I think of all of those that we had, I think the Sam Adams was actually my favorite. Which is a kind of snobby person kind of shocks me because that's the most like commonly available one. But I think that had the best balance of beer and pumpkin goodness.
I do have to admit, of the ones that we had that was the most pumpkin-y, I think the Sam Adams had the best pumpkin spice flavor.
I still think my favorite that I've had is that Shipyard Pumpkinhead. I still think that's my favorite, which has been strangely absent from the grocery stores around us here in Tennessee this year.
Well, that's a shame. Shipyard, get on it.
What are your favorite pumpkin beers that you think we should try on a future video? Let us know in the comments below.
Right down there.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe and ring that bell. Hit that thing down there so you can get notifications of new videos all the dang time.
Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at DeadLovelyPod. Also check out our Facebook group, Dead and Lovely Horror Movie Podcast.
And don't forget to listen to our weekly horror movie review podcast, Dead and Lovely, for horror movie reviews and beer chat on the weekly. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye-bye. Na zdrowie.
That's that.